has got me charged.
What's up, guys? So a lot of you have been asking for me to do a video of my personal car, so I figure I'd do a quick one. This one's probably not gonna be very long. I gotta hurry up and get home, and I'm working 15 and a half hours tonight, so I am going to try to rest beforehand. But this is my car. It's a 5.7 liter V8 Hemi 2012 Dodge Charger. It was a really expensive purchase, especially considering I'm paying like $400 a month for it, and I got it in March of 2013. So yeah, I've been paying $400 a month on it since then. And what's crazy is my insurance is like $180 every month, and I've never had a single ticket. I've never had any accidents that were my fault. The only 2 accidents I've had have been on duty. So the fact my insurance rates are through the roof is just ridiculous. So a lot of you were asking me about the window tint on the car. So this front strip is just 5%. It's 5% all the way. It's past the AS1 line. Here's the AS1 line, and it comes down, and that keeps a lot of the sun out of my eyes. The tint on the side is 5% on top of 10%, like I said in my last video. So like, you can't see anything inside that car. I'll go ahead and apologize. I know it's really dirty right now. I tried to wash it a little bit before I filmed the video, but I don't have enough time. I need more hours in the day. That shit right there is crooked as hell. Don't ever try to put decals on your car just by line of sight. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but I'm actually testing out my new GoPro 5. So I'm not using any external audio recorder or anything like that. So hopefully the quality is pretty good. It should be better than a cheap little like $60 action camera that I usually use. So anyway, this is the inside of the Charger. I know it's dirty. Instead of like cleaning it up and getting it all fancy, like I figured I would just show you guys what it really looks like. So a lot of you have been asking me about that check engine light. I know the check engine light is on. I got it checked out probably 3 or 4 months ago, and a buddy of mine works at a car dealership here locally, and anyway, he had it checked out, and apparently the technician said, I don't remember exactly what the problem was, but he said it's nothing significant and I could just get it fixed whenever I have the money to do so. It's like a $200 part or labor, I don't know, but I want to make sure it wasn't critical and that I needed to fix it right then, and he said no, you can just get it fixed whenever you can, it's not a big deal. So I'm already noticing a huge difference between the quality of the GoPro and the little action camera I use. So to give you guys a good perspective of what it looks like to see out of the car, I'll show you guys right through the tint. As you can see, I can see just fine out of the car, but I like the fact that nobody can see inside. It's an aspect of privacy that I really like. So down here I've got some batteries for my external audio recorder, and believe it or not, I've got an old cigar I need to smoke at some point. This shit's super dry. When I originally bought this car, honestly the biggest feature I wanted to make sure I had was a sunroof. I was so excited about having a sunroof finally. Funny thing is, I almost never use it. It's too hot in Georgia to have your windows down. Glove box, paperwork, nothing special. So here's the back seat, and I'll show you exactly how dark it is for my passengers. So you want to talk about like some straight up privacy? That is it. Nobody can see a damn thing in the back of the car. And then I've got some colored pencils down there that my daughter was playing with. Another feature that I really liked about this car was you have the seat warmers and of course the DC plug-in. But what I really liked about this car is the car actually has a cup warmer and a cup cooler. I've never heard of a cup cooler before, and it gets almost icy cold. I've also never had a car with like all leather interior, so this is really nice to have. It's nice and cool. I really hope nobody drives by right now. They're totally gonna think, who's this fucking weirdo in the back of his own car parked behind a school? I don't know, I'm just saying I would get out with them. I would totally check them out. Before I forget, I know somebody's gonna ask me about wanting to see the engine, so let me do that before I close the video. That is my engine, and yes, I know it's very dirty right now. I haven't gotten my car like professionally cleaned in a long time, but anyway, that's what the engine looks like. And in the trunk, absolutely nothing exciting about the trunk. I've got an air mattress that's deflated. I've got some like rinky-dink security system some guy gave me, and I don't go anywhere without jumper cables, of course. Oh, this is something I have totally forgotten about. I'm sure if you guys are watching my channel, you guys are probably gonna think this is cool. So a long time ago, I bought these forehead LEDs. They're like super bright LEDs. They're red and blue. And I've actually been thinking about mounting these to the charger. I've thought about either putting them vertically next to the license plate or hiding them behind the grill or something. I wish I knew how to install lights because it costs money for me to install these. I don't care to know anything about cars other than how to install emergency lights. I would love to learn how to do that. But yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 of these, I think, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I have to find the 4th set. I know I have 2. I've got 3 right here, and I would love to outfit the charger with emergency lights. That would be pretty badass. So another thing that you guys have been asking a lot about are my tattoos. So this one is not actually finished yet. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a dragon on the side. The reason why I got Japanese art on my left arm is because I'm part Japanese from the waist up, thank God. It's actually a local guy. He was an officer. He was previously an officer, and he does tattooing at his house. So I saw some of his work and I was like, man, that's really cool. So I sent him some pictures of like Japanese art, and I told him, I was like, man, I really like your style and I trust you. So I want to see what you can do. And he came up with this whole design by himself. And this one, if I remember correctly, this one took 8.5 hours. I did 6 hours the first sitting and 2.5 the next sitting, and I still have to get that dragon filled in. So the lettering right here on my wrist stands for Bushido, which is Way of the Warrior. I thought it was pretty badass, and I wanted some space filler right there on my wrist. I'm hoping eventually to cover up all the other white space. I am pasty as fuck. And on the other arm, this one's a pretty simple concept. It's just the 4 elements. On here you have water and earth, and then on the other side you have wind and fire. Eventually, I'd like to get to the point where I'm completely covered from my neck to my waist. But that takes a lot of time and money that I don't have right now. Anyway, guys, that is it for the car tour and the tattoos. If you have any other questions or whatever, just leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to try to get another video out here in the next few days, and I'm going to try to do a trunk video for you guys. A lot of you guys have been wanting me to show you the trunk of the patrol car. So I will try to get that out to you. Like I said, today I start my next 7-day stint working. So I'm working 15 hours tonight, and then the rest of the week I'll be working 10 hours at night. So even if I'm not pumping out videos, check me out on Instagram. I post a lot of pictures on there when I'm on duty, off duty, whatever. If you guys have any video suggestions, like I said, you can put them in the comments section, or if you want to register on the forum, I check the video suggestion topics a lot to come up with new content ideas for you guys. So just let me know.